Hello. I'm turning my gain down a little bit because my mic seemed to be a tiny bit too sensitive. I have no idea what we're doing today. Well, I guess that's a little bit of a misnomer. I have 2 or 3 options for what we could do today. I've got, like I mentioned, I have the demo for, okay, there we go. Finally, I exist in the real. I have the demo for, Observation Duty 7. I also have a new notebook. I finally got myself a new notebook. It's like an actual full-size, I think it's wide rule, which I hate. Oh no, it is college ruled. Okay. Oh god, what's my model doing? Yes, I have an actual physical full notebook that apparently has Spanish class notes way back in the back. I didn't notice that until just now. But the rest of the notebook seems to be empty. Okay, it is not as empty as I thought it was. There's just like random handfuls of notes written in here on random pages. Okay, whatever. New notebook. I do have the demo for Observation Duty 7, so we could play that. I also did go ahead and get set up so that I could play Anatomy on this computer, because I bought it like years ago, but I bought it and put it on my laptop, and I like just transferred files over. I'd have to install it, but... Or I could go look for like some old horror games, like 8 Pages or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I've got options. I also had to take some ibuprofen like literally right before clicking live because my head started to hurt, and I'm like, ugh. I don't wanna have to cancel stream. I was watching Godzilla. I'm almost done with Monarch. I'm on the last episode. I've got like 20 minutes left in the last episode. I was sitting there, I was like, I don't think I have enough time to finish this. But I started watching it anyways, and then my timer to get ready for stream went off, and I'm like, god damn it, I've still got 20 minutes left in the episode. So that's what I'm gonna be doing after stream, probably. Is watching that last 20 minutes and folding laundry. I'm also almost out of cheesecake. I'm gonna have to get more cheesecake. I've got 1 piece left after tonight. I'm eating the chocolate marble, I think it is. I'm relatively certain it is. I also cracked open a fruit punch Jarritos. That's been in our fridge for months. Doesn't taste quite as good as it probably should, but it's still alright. I don't see like a Best Buy date on this thing. It's probably fine. They come in like real glass bottles with the like sealed like bottle lids. Like you have to use a bottle opener to open them. I'm just kind of looking at the bottle to see if there's like a Best Buy date on this thing. I'm not seeing anything. So, oh well. It was sealed and it's in the fridge. It probably won't kill me. Also, it's soda. Soda doesn't really go bad. Yeah, I guess I'm not really sure what to do tonight. Or also we could do a secret 4th thing and I could see if I could get like set up to stream art maybe? if that's something interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up a poll, I guess, while people are trickling in. And I'll go ahead and set it for like a 10-minute poll because I'm gonna be so people can answer it as like people show up. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I guess I did not a whole lot of progress, but I did do my keychain designs finally have antlers and glasses because I forgot to do those when I was originally drawing it. Here, let me show that. Does anybody else have that, like, you forget, like, really obvious parts of how you look when you're drawing stuff? I think I just have no object permanence. I know I just have very little object permanence, actually. Here, I'm gonna scoot over. There we go. But yeah, I got my antlers and glasses put in, so I'm gonna work on the lining for that. And I'm also, like, I don't know. I was like, oh, that's some cute art. I might see if like, as I'm doing it, I keep it cut to do, like, maybe use as an animation for something. But I'm like, I don't know what I would use it for, is the thing. Because I've already got, I've forgotten every single word that I know in the English language. Hang on. Disappearing that and putting myself back in the middle of the screen because I'm the most important thing here. What's his name? What's his name? I have art for I haven't decided what the pinup one is gonna be yet, the pinup pose. But I've got that, and then the other one that I'm working on I think is probably gonna be like my ending screen. So I do have those, so it's like I don't really know what I would use the chibi for. But I'd like to have the option, you know? So, I'm probably not gonna, like, cut it up as a model, like, as I'm drawing it, but I will leave it in, like, separate layers to make it a little easier if, at some point in the future, I do decide to do that. Yeah, I can't really think of anything interesting that's happened since Sunday. Like a freaking insane person, I did decide that I was gonna start working on like a long writing project that I've never really done anything like it before. But you know, something's wrong with me. I keep starting things right now. Oh, I guess I do have one thing to say about the Monarch series that I've been watching. So it was made in, or it came out in 2023, I think. So it's, you know, fairly recent, but it's set in 2015. And I feel like they kind of forgot some of their own lore while writing this show. because a big part of the show's storyline is about like the Hollow Earth and the portals and stuff like that. And again, this is taking place in 2015. That stuff didn't that stuff I thought wasn't proven until 2017 in King of the Monsters, when they took the submarine through the portal and found Godzilla's nest or whatever. And then they didn't like have a successful actual entry into the actual Hollow Earth itself until Godzilla vs. Kong. So I'm like, y'all are forgetting your own storyline here. What's going on here? You guys better end this with something pretty compelling to make me okay with this, like, retconning nonsense. Man, my tracking seems kind of weird tonight. Maybe it's just my glasses are dirty. Where's my glasses wipe? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna clean my glasses really quick. They're kind of dirty. I'm like, I want to clean my glasses every time I take a shower, and then I forget to do that. So, they go more than they should without getting cleaned, but... Hey, who else can relate? Haha, am I right? Wow, the tracking is a lot better without my glasses. Unfortunately, I need them to see. And also to not, like, fly into a blind rage when seeing small points of light, because I have an astigmatism. Very specifically, I have an astigmatism that's slightly different in each eye. So they don't look the same in each eye. And we found this out because when I was a kid, like preschool or younger, when we would go look at Christmas lights, I would say that the lights made me angry, and my parents were like, that's a weird thing to say. Like, they took me to the eye doctor, and they were like, yep, needs glasses. So I've worn glasses since kindergarten. Literally, my life wearing glasses is longer by a order of magnitude than my life pre-glasses. Okay, I think they're mostly clean. There we go. Okay, yeah, the tracking still seems to be okay. That probably was part of the problem. I need to clean my desk. I've got so much stuff on it. I do have my, like, under my monitor, main part of my desk is fairly clean, but then I've got an L-shaped desk, so, like, the side part, I just kind of keep putting stuff there and not dealing with it. But, yeah. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it is. So, like, that's cool, I guess. Oh, I guess, there we go, that's something. I'm a little sleepy. I don't know how long I'll be streaming because I did not take a nap before stream. I came downstairs and was folding laundry and watching Godzilla right up until my alarm went off. So, there's a chance that the stream will be a little shorter tonight. Okay, the poll's almost over. I haven't looked at, like, how it's going, so... Alright, I was gonna fill up my humidifier before I started stream. I forgot to do that. Oh well. It's been really dry here lately. Like, waking up and my nose and throat are sore dry. So it's like, oh, I should fill my humidifier, and then I don't do it. Because the tank doesn't fit in the sink in my bathroom. So I have to take it upstairs to the kitchen, and it's just like, ugh. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Okay, we're playing anatomy, I guess. Excellent! I promise I didn't vote in this poll. I had no sway on what happened. Okay. Let me go ahead and get it downloaded and installed. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. Yeah, it probably would have been smarter to just like go ahead and install it, but I wasn't sure if that was what we were gonna do, so I was like, I'll just have it like available to install. Because if I wanted to play something else, then like, you know. A Mountain Dew might have been smarter than a Jarritos. I don't think there's any caffeine in these. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any caffeine in this. It's just fruit soda. Oh well. I guess the delightful experience of playing anatomy will have to wake me up. I've already drank almost half of this. Alright, let's extract all this to my desktop. And it looks like I'm gonna have to do another VOD export soon. Because it is getting filled up. Let's see, do I have any games that I can uninstall that I finished? No, it looks like I've already gone and done that. Alright. Okay, I think that's the right resolution, hopefully. Ooh. Oh no! Okay. Why is it not providing an option to capture the game? Okay, well hopefully this will work. And let me change my category to anatomy. All right. Let's go. My funny game. My funny haunted house game. Oh, why is it not picking up my game? I might just have to do it like this. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, I think... Well... Alright, I gotta mess with the settings because the resolution was not correct. Okay, 920, 1080. That's what it's saying it is. Okay, let's try launching it in windowed mode. See if the game capture works that way. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Hello. I think I have streamed this for you. Oh my god, it's so dark. I forgot how dark this freaking game is. Oh, I wish I could turn up the brightness. I guess I'll put it this way. I have definitely streamed this game in a voice call that you were in. I don't know if you watched it. The art is all super funky in this place. I don't remember how things go. Oh, the tape's right here.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There's a tape in the dining room. I wish the game had subtitles. Is this the dining room? Yes, right there.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
There's a tape in the downstairs bathroom. Okay.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial.
Roll
than at
credits!
first
They
it
name
may
dropped!
seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
In the garage. Okay. This game is very dark, both visually and a little bit in the subject matter. I guess it's not really dark. It's just kind of a sad game. But it is also a horror game. And I think Twitch has it rated as for mature audiences, which my channel is already for mature audiences. But, you know.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
Tape in the living room. I'm remembering this post that I saw ages ago about, like, retro games mixing up different forms of corruption in the video footage and simultaneously having, like, a VHS tracking error and, like, some sort of digital glitch. There's a little bit of that happening here. There it is. And back to the kitchen. Oh, I can jump. Can I? Oh, and I can run, too. I don't remember that. Can I? Okay, it doesn't. And I can crouch. Okay, cool.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
The tape on the stairs. I need to check out more of Kitty Horror Show's games. There it is. Because from what I've heard, a lot of her games are very similar to this, and I love this one.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
Tape in a bedroom. Okay. No. 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 So this one. Ugh. For some reason the sound of it opening sounded weird. There we go. And there's the door. And back downstairs to the tape recorder. I do really wish this game had subtitles. There might be a way to get subtitles, but I don't know how. Because there's not like an in-game setup menu or anything. It's a very simplistic game.
And yet this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
There is a tape in the basement. My room's in a basement, so... Okay. This one I feel like I remember is really hard to find. Because the basement is huge. This game is short enough that we might be able to play the Observation Duty 7 demo still, even after finishing it. Where is it? I would think it would be on these stairs. Or on these, shelves. I'm not seeing it. Okay. God. Oh, more shelves. Okay. Maybe it's over here. Well. Over here. Where the heck is it? Oh my gosh. I was about to say maybe I need to turn off the lights in my room so that I can see better because this game is so freaking dark, but then it's like, well, that would just turn off my tracking, wouldn't it? Oh my god, this room is huge. It's very big and it's very dark. And I don't even have a flashlight. I kind of want to see if there might be a way to brighten it up, but I don't think there is. Hey, exposed insulation. I'm just gonna have to start, like, sweeping the floor in the middle, I think. I don't think it's along one of the walls. God, this basement is huge. Okay, now that's just some texture on the floor. Why is this one so hard to find? Oh, no, that's just floor texture. Damn it. I did not expect to be stuck this soon. Okay, let me check the shelves again. If I have to pull up a walkthrough to find where this stupid thing is, I'm gonna lose it. I can, like, double jump. Where are you? Oh, ads are gonna start in a couple minutes. Oh my gosh, walking when I'm crouched is kind of dizzying, actually. Never mind. Where the heck is this thing? Okay, maybe it's, like, attached to the wall? Maybe? Oh, yep, right there. There we go, finally.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice.
Ugh.
While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
Type in the math for bedroom. Okay. I find it interesting that he says both the waking mind and like refers to dreams. I don't think those are the same thing, bud. Oh my god. I forgot. Red ass walls. God, this room is huge and weirdly shaped. Okay, that's a... There's the bed. Ah, there we go. Is this? Oh my god.
It is here.
There's no door.
That we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house.
Welcome to the teeth room.
In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Oh. Okay. So that's the first stage of the game. Ads are gonna start in like a minute. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wait to launch it again. Also, I feel like I heard something that like that image of x-rays was actually Kitty Horror Show's dental x-rays, but I'm not sure. I could be mixing it up with something else. Yeah. This is a game that I... What? Oh no. Oh no, V9. Oh no. It's not responding. Oh no. Uh-oh. I froze. Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, I will... It's a very good game. I really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed my teeth room. But once we're back from ads, I will go ahead and launch it again. And we'll see what else this house has to tell us. So I will see you guys in a little bit. to go fill up my humidifier. Alright. Launch the game again. Try not to hit my microphone. Does not look like there is an option to change brightness or for subtitles. Forgot the word there for a second. Alright, but okay, hopefully it'll automatically detect it again. Okay, no. There we go. Ugh, footage is getting worse. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that on just for the light. And then I don't really remember what order things go in now. Oh. It's like a lighting bug happening. I can... Oh! Oops! Oh! This will make sense later in the game. Why I'm wanting to do this. Okay, is there anything else I can interact with here? Okay, no. Ooh. That's weird. Alright, let's start the tape.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defied the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
There is a tape in the dining room. Okay, hang on a second. I need to adjust my window because I don't have it quite aligned right in my monitor. Okay, there we go. Okay, dining room, dining room, dining room. There it is. Apologies for the terrible audio experience.
Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy?
There is a tape in the downstairs bathroom. There is doors are unlocked. Well, that one's not yet. I can't go down there yet. I think... Was the next one... I thought the next one was here, but maybe it was in the garage and then in here. Okay. Not seeing anything in here. Nothing on the stairs. Yeah, this like little entryway disappeared last time. And put me in the teeth room. Anything here? Oh, I can get up on the bed, apparently. I didn't realize that. Nothing in here. Anything in here? I don't know if that's supposed to be doing that or not, I'm gonna be honest. Anything in here? This is a very empty room. Well, that was sonically unpleasant. I'm trying to remember if there's jump scares in this game, and I genuinely cannot remember if there are jump scares in this game. Well, I did just get jump scared by that door, so... This tape is profoundly unhelpful. There is a tape in the living room. Okay. Again, not sure if that's supposed to be happening or not. Just by virtue of the way this game works. Oh, I can go in the closet now. Ironically, this house is actually laid out surprisingly similar to our house that I live in now. Like, not exact, but it's kind of close.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are like veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a pale, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
Oh, God. Okay. I guess I have to find another tape. On the stairs, probably? Or in the garage? Those would be my two guesses. Well, nope. I guess I have to go upstairs. This game is kind of creepy. Like, I like this game. I know how it ends. It's still kind of spooking me out. Oh my god. Like, this game is very good at building tension, even if you know what happens in it. I've played this, like, several times, and I'm still like, I don't want to do this. What's gonna happen? Because it's been, like, a while since I played it.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like...
Yeah, now we get into the body horror!
They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches, and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing old black blood everywhere. I can feel them being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew. The basement is dark.
Yeah! Yeah, baby! Ah! Oh my god, I forgot about that! I didn't remember that! Yes, Malware Bites, I'm aware that I downloaded some new files. It's my horror game. Oh my gosh. Okay, that startled me. A little bit lightheaded there. Ooh. What's this? Okay, yeah, this is just like credits and controls. Did your antivirus kill it? No! The game kills itself when you reach certain points. Yeah, it's one of those games. And I hadn't realized that that was one of the points that it does that, so... Okay, there we go. Yay! We love the red window room. Oh my god, I forget how fucked up it gets. At least I can see! Oh, I love this game! I love this game! Meat, 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 meat! Meat, 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 meat! We should pay attention without getting exploded. Oh, that was a mistake. I can't turn it off! Ooh. Oh god, the bed's up there. I was like, where is the bed? Okay, I have to go downstairs, I guess. Do you hear that heartbeat? It is nice to be able to see. I need to play My House WAD. I haven't done that. I think I would enjoy it. From what I've heard, it seems to be very similar to this. Okay. Dining room was the next one. And then I think bathroom, maybe? Yes. Hurts. Oh, I love this fucking game! You never came back. Stairs? No. Bedroom, maybe? No, nothing in here. In here, there's like, there's just meat in here. Nope. It's just the screaming tape recorder that every single time I forget to not turn on. This painting always jump scares me because of this guy sitting like in the corner. It looks like there's just a dude curled up there. There we go. Alright, it's, I'm getting pretty close to the end of the game here. I think maybe one more crash, and then it'd be done. Okay. Living room, perhaps? Yes. This is a cool picture. I like that picture.
If we were to dissect the house, we would find organs and stomach, brains and minds and eyes. Dreams and memories and a mouth that will bite down.
Ooh. Meat, 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 meat. I have to go in the basement. You guys ever notice how insulation looks like meat?
There is an important distinction that must be drawn
Between dissection and vivisection. A distinction which would be lost on you.
Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interceded. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is
both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth. You never came back. Oh my god. I don't remember this part. Oh god. Hang on, do I load it again? Okay, yes. I probably should have put a flashing lights warning in my tags. Come on, capture the game again. Oh no! Oh no! V9 froze again.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it? Brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve.
Oh no.
So, in fever and anger,
my model keeps freezing. That's not good.
It may simply lie in wait. Doors open. Shades drawn. Always empty. Hungry.
I think that might be the end of the game. I'll give it a little bit, see if it does anything else, because I can't move. Like, I can't do anything. But I think that is the end of the game. That's Anatomy! That's one of my favorite horror games ever! It's really good. I love it. It's one of those games that I just gotta keep coming back to every couple of years, because that ending monologue is just so good. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and download the Observation Duty 7 demo really quick. So we can play that. Ooh, my head hurt. I took ibuprofen. Why my head still hurt? I might also see what other games I have on Steam. Are you playing on it? I am not. I said my head hurt. My head. I had a little bit of a headache. I took some ibuprofen before stream. Oh no, my head hurts a little bit. It's not migraine. I think it's just normal. It's been really dry here and I might be a little bit dehydrated. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking. I am having drinks. Where... Why didn't that redeem? What the heck? I will take a drink of water, but why did not redeem? I might have to restart V9 real quick because I was having those weird freezes. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. V9 back. And let me see if my redeems are working again. Why are my redeems not working? Okay, it's programmed correct. What the heck is going on? Settings might be a bit temporary, maybe, but that's weird that it's having problems right now. That's enabled. Oh, apparently I can enable my custom enable or disable my custom redeems, like in V9. That's nice to know. But that's weird. I don't know why they're not working. Anyways. Was I looking for Observation Duty 7 demo? Did I accidentally hit a button? Not as far as I know. Because if they're disabled, you wouldn't be able to redeem it on